What's your name and your cosplay moniker?
I am Naru, nice to meet you, and I am cosplaying Karin Uzumaki from Naruto.
Awesome. So, how long have you been cosplaying now?
It will be 3 years in May, but officially 2 years.
Awesome. And so how were you introduced to cosplay, and what was the experience like?
I was introduced to cosplaying through YouTubers that I really enjoyed Naruto cosplayers, and then I just got the urge to want to cosplay, and then the experience was wonderful. It still is wonderful, and that's just, yeah.
So, what was your first anime series, and do you think that series in particular, being your introduction, shaped your taste to this day?
My first anime series was Dragon Ball Z, like my favorite. It taught me valuable lessons that I still carry on today, and it's something that I can really appreciate even at my age, so yeah.
It's a fun show to come back to, I think.
Definitely. I'm actually rewatching it right now.
Oh yeah, I think I've only got the Saiyan Saga on DVD, but it's fun to go back to sometimes. And probably obvious question, but what's your favorite anime right now?
Right now, I want to say Naruto, but it's not anymore. I have a new favorite, and it's stuck between SNK and KNB.
Right.
As the two completely polar opposite animes, but they really speak to me on an emotional level.
Yeah, I found I'm in the minority on that. I didn't like Attack on Titan, but I get that it's way different, and I can see why people were drawn to it.
It's like humanity on the brink of extinction, and you have to survive.
That's actually my rule for a good series: is the bad guys have to win for a long time. That was why I think Avatar: The Last Airbender worked amazing.
Yeah, that was an amazing.
Because the bad guys won for 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, basically.
And so far, what's been your best and worst cosplay experiences?
Oh boy, my best cosplay experience is when I have little children coming up to me saying, "Oh my God, you're that character," and I'm like, I see their excitement, and it reminds me of my childhood about how excited I would get when I would see something that really just touched my heart. So that's definitely my #1 experience. My bad experience, just the people who don't know people's personal boundaries. I think that's for most cosplayers, just respect people's space. And unfortunately, sometimes I don't get that, and I have to deal with people jumping on me, so it's kind of uncomfortable sometimes, but I deal with it.
So, my channel is it's very focused on the Canadian cosplay community. I think it's very special, and I think it deserves more attention than it's getting. I think the US cosplay community seems to get all the attention. So, but what do you think is special about our cosplay community here in the Niagara area and Canada in general?
I feel like we see other cosplayers as family. We take care of each other, cosplayers to cosplayers don't put each other down. And I think that's something that I cherish a lot. For example, if I see a cosplayer that I absolutely think is amazing, I'll go ahead and tell them, and I'll tell them that they're amazing. And I'm pretty sure that they would do the same thing for me, because it's not only does it make you feel good, but it makes it's a connection that you can't really destroy. And I feel like that's what Canadian cosplayers have.
So this is kind of a general question, but I like bringing it up, is I like to say it's a geek's world now. And how awesome is that? And how are you enjoying the fact that so much of media and attention is all on stuff that was considered not cool 10 years ago, but now it's everything?
You know what? I can't say that I experienced the putting down of geek world, because I literally, when I was 10 years old, it slowly started to get recognized, and that was when I already decided that I love video games. So fortunately for me, that I didn't get to experience this, but I can see the difference in happiness levels for other people. I can see how much it means to them to see finally being recognized as actually gaming and graphic designing is an art, and cosplaying is an art, and it's just really amazing to see.
So you landed on like a lucky cusp there.
Yeah,
like
basically.
things were turning your way right as it was becoming your way.
Basically.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
I really appreciate that.
Awesome. And so I just have this one kind of question I had for you, just because you're such a big Naruto fan. You know, including the original run and Shippuden, we're like 600 plus episodes, and like I think only One Piece beats it in pure episode count. And like, what do you think is so special about that show that has made it last 10 plus years now?
Naruto Uzumaki.
Yeah.
That's exactly who has made it last that long. Why? Because I feel like on some level, people can relate to him. For example, I personally had childhood where I didn't have many friends, and I could relate to Naruto on that.
Yeah.
He inspires people to try their best and to go the distance, and I think that's something that a lot of people, his fans, really appreciate. So definitely Naruto, but also just the challenges that people can relate to also in the show.
And I like to say, like, I think Naruto himself does have a lot to do with it too. I say he kind of started out not being the star of his own series, but when he grew into those shoes, he did it in a big bad way.
But like, I think that's the whole point. Like, you want to see this person who has got nothing make it himself, turn his life around by himself, and I think that's what inspires most people.
Yeah, and you know, most recently, slight spoiler here, I found it delightful and ironic that Sasuke and everybody's so obsessed with bloodlines and putting Naruto down, who ends up having the best bloodlines?
Basically.
Naruto.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was brilliant.
I'm actually a fan of the Uchiha bloodline.
The story is cool. It's very, you know,
I want a Sharingan.
it's dark, and those eyes are the coolest thing ever. No doubt
But
about
I
it.
kind of like the Uzumaki bloodline because you got some awesome chakra and you got some wicked sealing jutsus.
Yeah. I think it definitely, like, the whole like Naruto mythology and the character itself, it all grew into something kind of amazing, and I think the show bored me for a while and then got really interesting again. So I think it's great too. I've been watching episodes every week again. So yeah, that was just kind of a question I had for you, being such a big fan. Do you have any special projects or things that you want to try? Maybe like cosplays you really want to get on?
I got so many, but I am trying my best to see if I can pull off a steampunk Naruto. That's like one of my cosplay dreams is to do that. I have a few others, but I'm going to keep that a secret because I want to surprise everyone. But definitely steampunk Naruto is like female version.
Yeah.
That's definitely like on my list.
Yeah, I could see because he wears those goggles in the first season.
Exactly what
Yeah,
I
that would be great. So who should we be following, watching, supporting? Like, what are the things that are cool to you right now?
Anything that makes you happy, really. Like, I don't think you should be following things that doesn't make you happy. So honestly, make sure that you're in an environment that makes you feel very good about yourself, and that's just honestly what's important.
Yeah. And where can people follow you and see all your awesome stuff?
You can follow me at www.facebook.com/naru.cosplay. I update on cosplays, conventions, and much more.
Awesome. Thanks, Naru.
No problem.
So much fun
Bye-bye.
today. Take care.